I'll waste time making new emails and accounts. It takes 2 minutes. I time myself doing it. It takes 2 minutes. If you are too lazy to spend 2 minutes to create a new account so you get the game 100% free, that's a stupid tax, and you deserve to pay thousands of dollars to play the game. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Listen, if it's that simple to have free-to-play stuff and you're not abusing it, that is a stupid tax. Yeah, like that's really the end-all be-all of it. This game is so exploitable for free-to-play players. It is actually so funny. And if you're not taking advantage of that, you're dumb. Oh, God. Boys, I am coming at you with a bit of a controversial opinion, a bit of a wry rant, but this time I am not directing it at Konami. This time it's actually being directed at the community as a whole, the Yu-Gi-Oh community as a whole, because I keep seeing these common, I guess, misconceptions, especially when it comes to how free to play is Master Duel. I am seeing a lot of misinformation about this game being potentially more pay to win than games like Duel Links. Specifically Duel Links. I'm going to talk about Duel Links because that's the game I have 5 years of experience from, so I think I'm very knowledgeable, especially as someone who's done both the pay-to-win and the free-to-play route for Duel Links. I think I'm very knowledgeable to speak about that. There is a lot of talk, especially when it comes to Master Duel, about, you know, the futures of the reward system and people not being able to get enough free gems to keep buying things that they want to play, etc. Blah, 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 all that stuff. Let me just start off by saying, if you guys have watched this channel for a while, or even if you're new, if this video is somehow popping up in your feed and you've never seen one of my videos before, I literally have a series called Rye Rant, where I just rant about Konami. I bitch about Konami. I am probably Konami's #1 hater in terms of active Yugi tubers, because most other YouTubers do not want to actively annoy Konami and call them bad and call them out on their mistakes, because if they do, that's less chances for sponsorships. Let's be honest. That's how it is. But me, I don't give a shit, all right? So if I'm out here telling you that Konami's actually doing a good thing right now, you know that maybe you should rethink your stance if you are one of those people that truly believe that Master Duel is not just like the ultimate free-to-play game for any Yu-Gi-Oh game to have ever launched, ever. That's just how it is. Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel is not pay to win. It is pay to be lazy, or pay for convenience to have everything on one account. And that's the big thing, especially now that mobile has released. It is extremely, extremely, extremely easy to make brand new accounts without losing your old account. You get to have access to your old account, and you get to have the new account as well. You can do this on your phone, you can do it on console, you can do it on Steam PC. On Steam, it takes a little bit longer, an additional 1 minute longer to get the whole process rolling. On your phone, it's like 2 seconds and you're done. New Google ID and you're good to go. As long as you're backing up your accounts to a Konami ID, you will literally never lose your player data in terms of what you've obtained on said account. The thing about Master Duel is you can go in, play less than an hour, maybe. If you're building something super expensive, maybe a little bit longer than an hour. But the main point is within a day's worth of playing, not like actual 24 hours, but a day's worth of actively being online and doing stuff, you're going to have enough gems through the crafting system for you to be able to build anything in the game optimized, not anything in the game with, oh, your main starter you only have 2 copies of it because that's all you're able to get, and now you have to play some janky starter. No. You get an optimized version of your deck for free, you know? And in some scenarios, some decks, you can get 2 decks on an account, especially if those staples that you have end up sharing between accounts. I made Infernoble Knights on an ult account. I played it all the way up to platinum, and the rewards that I got for playing up to platinum allowed me to buy another archetype on that deck, on that account. I ended up buying the Magical Musketeers. Both those videos were done on one account, and I was able to share nice generic staple cards between those accounts. Now, the reason I say this game is pay to be lazy, as you can see in the intro clip, it's like a stupid tax if you actually purchase anything in this game. The reason, what Konami wants you to do is they want you to get attached to one account, right? They want you to get that royal finish of your favorite card. They want you to get that the board, you know, the setup. Maybe there'll be rank rewards in the future. You know, you have like a nice border icons like, oh, look at you, you know, you are top 100 of the tournament or whatever. You get a special reward for that, and it's a little nice golden star, and you can show it off to all your friends. They want you to be attached to that one account, because if you're not attached to that one account, you could just make a new account for every new archetype in the game, right? And you are then able to play the game completely free with no downside, because the only downside is you go back in ranks to like rookie, which is actually an upside, especially if you're playing a new deck, you don't know what you're doing, you get to learn from the lower ranks again. You don't actually have to start in platinum, you can just start from the lower ranks. In Duel Links, what you would do is you would create a new account. You would spend like an hour getting through the tutorial that you cannot skip, maybe 2 hours, depending. It depends on how slow your download speed is. And then on top of that, once you've downloaded everything, you get all your free gems, you get your dream tickets, you get everything you need. You open up your starter packs. Still not enough. Even in the beginning of this game, I played this game when it first came out. A lot of people are like, I don't know where they have like this idea where Duel Links was this amazing free-to-play game in the beginning. It wasn't. It simply wasn't. You had to grind your ass off to. You guys remember Windstorm of Etika? Yeah, you guys forgot about that. You had to level Mai up all the way. You had to level up all these characters all the way to get these skills, to get these unique cards. And you couldn't just you didn't have an optimized deck unless you did this, right? So even ignoring the beginning, just right now, you go through, you build your deck. It's going to be a janky-ass deck. It's not going to be optimized with your free currency. Even the cheapest of decks cannot be optimized with the free currency that you have. And then you have to go auto-duel. You have to grind. You have to grind the duel quizzes. You have to do... And that... It could take you up to a week before your deck's even in a playable state to enter the ranked ladder. When I did 6 Samurai from brand new account on Duel Links all the way to King of Games, it took me just a week in order to get the deck ready to go. You know, the Vendred deck that I built took me 4 days to build the deck, and then only 2 days on ladder to get maxed out into King of Games. I got 2 days worth of playtime on it, and just several tens of hours just sitting there grinding quizzes so I can get the resources required to actually play the game. And therein kind of lies the issue. And in Master Duel, creating a new account is it's actually mind-blowingly easy to create a new account. On phones especially, because you can just make a new Google account and you're good to go. But even on Steam, literally fake email, make a new Steam account, download the game, it's 5 gigabytes. 5 gigabytes. You probably watched more YouTube today, streamed more YouTube and Twitch content than it would have to just re-download Master Duel again. You know what I mean? It's not like we're talking about some crazy large, download from the game. On mobile, you don't have to even re-download, just the same Google account and you're good to go. You can do it on emulators. There's so many different ways to make new accounts is basically what I'm trying to get at. And within an hour, 2-3 hours of just playing, depending on how expensive your deck is, me personally, even my Tri-Brigade deck, which is currently the most expensive I have built, took me less than an hour to have the full completed version with extra backup staples to practice other variants of the build, right? And that is why it irritates me whenever people are like, oh, we need more gyms. The gym economy is really bad. Okay, the gym economy is really bad, but you're not getting as many packs. In Duel Links, you get packs like every month, right? So you need a consistent gym economy. And even then, right? Even then, because let me finish this point first. you don't get as many gems, right? You get the ranked gems and whatever free gems we're going to get from events. We don't know what we're going to get from events, but at the same time, they're not releasing new packs on like a monthly basis. We're probably like realistically, we're probably always going to be at maximum one pack behind whatever OCG TCG is at. You know, I doubt we'll ever get to 3 or 2 what we're currently on. It's more going to be like 1 if I had to guess. But regardless, we're always going to be slightly behind, or we're going to catch up right before they release a new set or something similar to that, or it'll just be a pure simulator for the TCG OCG and it'll just be 100% up to date. Regardless of what they choose, it takes a long time for new cards to come out in OCG TCG. It takes a long ass time, multiple months, okay? And their ban lists are pretty similar, actually. It's like 3 months, I think, or something like that. So you don't need as many gems. The only gems that you'll be spending are on fun meme decks that you'll be building outside of your meta decks. You're not going to build every single meta deck on one account unless you want to whale for the game. You know, that's where they start to make their money. Yes, the rates that the gems they give you for the money are not really worth it unless you buy with the sales. Absolutely. But why would you buy them? That's a stupid tax. You don't want to do that. Just make a new account. It takes you 5 minutes of work to make the new account, 1 hour of active gameplay, and then you have the thing for free to play. It's free. It's literally free, and it takes you so little effort to make it. It takes less effort than to go onto Reddit, onto YouTube, onto Twitch, and just complain about it. Complaining takes more active effort than just doing it. So that is why I don't understand why people are having such a hard time understanding. Just make the new account. They just say, oh, new Steam account? No, that's too much work. That's too much effort. I don't want to do this. That's just laziness, my guy. And the other thing I was going to talk about, I was going to bring up earlier, was how much does your gems go per mile? A lot of people like to bring up that Duel Links gets, you know, 5,000 gems a month or whatever. I've told this story on stream so many times, but just because I get 5,000 gems doesn't mean I get anything out of that, right? I would much rather get 1,000 guaranteed gems in this game than 5,000 guaranteed gems in Duel Links. I spent almost 6,000 gems getting 3 volcanic shells with no URs out of that box. Not that I needed URs, but I didn't get any URs out of the back. I had to spend 5,000, 6,000 gems. That is a rare. That is a rare card that I had to obtain. 5,000. So it doesn't matter how much they give you if the gems themselves don't give you much in response. If those gems do not generate cards, they don't turn into cards, they are useless gems as far as I'm concerned, right? You're literally just gambling at that point. So that's all I really had to say. Rye rants towards the community. Maybe it's a controversial opinion. I don't know. This game is extremely free to play. I have spent less. I came into this game with literal thousands of dollars ready to blow on the game just for the sake of content for the channel. And I have spent $200 in the beginning when I didn't realize how free to play it was. And when I did, I literally just stopped spending money because there's just no point. There's no point. I could literally just go make a new account. I can literally go make a new account for Dinos, a new account for Ultrageist. I can make a brand new account for any archetype you guys want me to see play on the channel, and it would not take me that much effort. It literally would not take me any effort. There'd be no setup. I just create the new account, farm the gems, make an optimized deck, farm until I'm in like gold, platinum. It takes like an entire day, 2 days of effort max, boom, on the channel. Why would I ever spend money on Master Duel? Because you're attached to that royal finish, because you're attached to that mate, because you're attached to your account, or because you're lazy. It's one of those two options. You're either attached to the content on your main account, or you're just being lazy and self-entitled, and you only just want everything accessed at the just no effort, everything. I want access to everything, and that's not fair for anyone. So there you go. There's the Rye rants. Yes, I'm sure I'll be shitting on Konami in the future. I'm sure in Master Duel they'll fuck something up eventually, and I'll bitch at them about it. But right now, the people complaining about it being free to play and all this stuff, you're bitching about the wrong thing. I think you're just looking for an excuse to bitch because you can't believe that Konami actually did something positive. #1 Konami hater here telling you, yes, they did something positive. Let it go. Just let it go and wait for them to... It's Konami. Wait for them to fuck up, and then you can bitch. I love you guys. Till the next time. Peace out, boys. Hey, what's up? Future Rye here, editing this video. Forgot to mention one slight thing in the video itself. in the future, unless Konami decides to completely remove crafting or make it so new packs cannot be crafted or something, they would have to attack the core idea of crafting itself to ever get away from the game not being free to play anymore. As long as this crafting system exists, it's GG. This game is infinitely free to play. You just always make a new account for whatever new content comes out. You can literally have farm accounts ready to go with just a bunch of dismantled URs ready to purchase any new UR, blah, 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 etc., etc., etc. So unless Konami ever decides to hit the crafting, nerf the crafting, double the crafting materials, make new packs uncraftable, something along those lines, this game's always going to be free to play. Peace out, boys.